door opened wider. Evan didn't touch it, neither did Mara. It opened the way a mouth does when it knows the food will come to it eventually. Inside, the air was colder than the fog outside, damp and metallic, like rain that had soaked into rust. The floorboards sagged under their feet, not creaking so much as groaning, like the house was disappointed by their weight. "Stay close," Mara whispered. The door slammed shut behind them, not hard, not angry, final. The hallway stretched longer than it should have. Evan knew houses. This one was bigger inside, its angles wrong, corners bending away when he tried to focus on them. Wallpaper peeled in strips, revealing wood beneath that looked bruised, dark purple and black, as if blood had pooled there long ago and never dried. The breathing surrounded them now, not one set of lungs, many, from the walls, the ceiling, the floor beneath their shoes. Evan felt it vibrate through his bones. "I don't like this," he said. "That means it likes you," Mara replied. A door on the left creaked open. Inside was a child's bedroom. The toys were old wooden blocks, a stuffed bear with one eye missing, but they were arranged carefully, like someone had just finished playing. The bed was small, its blankets folded neatly. Then the blanket moved. Evan grabbed Mara's arm. "Did you see?" "I saw," she said. The breathing in the room hitched, like someone holding back a sob. The bear's head turned. Its glass eye reflected Evan's face, stretched and wrong. "Run," Mara said. They ran. The hallway lengthened, the walls sliding, doors appearing where there hadn't been any before. Some were open, revealing rooms full of people standing still, faces pressed into corners, mouths open as they breathed in time with the house. Others were worse, rooms with nothing but stains. Something chased them, not footsteps, not claws, but a pressure, like the house itself was leaning forward, eager. They burst into a staircase that spiraled downward, the basement. "Why are we going down?" Evan yelled. "Because that's where it keeps the roots." The stairs shook as they descended. The walls pulsed, faintly like veins under skin. Evan felt dizzy, his thoughts slipping. His school locker number vanished from his mind, then his phone password, then the sound of his father's laugh. He clung to it, panic sharpening his focus. "Don't forget, don't forget." The basement opened into a massive room. No, cavern. The floor was dirt, damp and warm. Thick black tendrils crawled along the ground and walls, disappearing into the house's foundation. They twitched when Evan stepped near them. In the center stood a tree, or what had once been one. Its trunk was split and hollow, filled with faces, dozens of them pressed together, eyes open, mouths moving in shallow breaths. They were old and young, men and women, all frozen in the moment before screaming. "That's them," Evan whispered. "The missing people." "They're not missing," Mara said. "They're remembered." The faces turned toward Evan, every single one of them. A voice rose from the tree, layered and heavy, like 100 throats trying to speak at once. "You came back." "I've never been here," Evan said, shaking. The tendrils wrapped around his ankle. Memory slammed into him. He was 6 years old, standing in the woods, crying, lost, night falling fast, and then a house, warm lights, a door opening, a voice saying, "Come inside, you're safe here." Evan screamed as the tendrils tightened. "You were ours first," the house said gently. "We kept you. You forgot." Mara pulled a lighter from her pocket. Her hands were shaking. "Evan," she said, "listen to me. The house feeds on memory. If it remembers you fully, you stay forever." "How do I stop it?" he cried. She met his eyes, tears streaking down her face. "You have to make it forget." She flicked the lighter. Flames caught fast on the dry roots, racing along the tendrils. The house screamed, walls buckling, breath turning ragged and desperate. The faces in the tree wailed as the fire spread. The grip on Evan's ankle loosened. "Go!" Mara shouted. They ran as the house collapsed inward, rooms folding, hallways snapping shut like broken ribs. Smoke poured from cracks in the walls, carrying whispers with it. They burst through the front door just as the roof caved in. The Calder house sank into itself, swallowed by fog and earth, until there was nothing left but a scar of blackened ground. Silence. For a long time, neither of them spoke. Finally, Evan said, "Is it over?" Mara didn't answer right away. "No," she said softly, "it never is." That night, Evan slept dreamlessly for the first time in weeks, but when he woke, he couldn't remember his father's face, and under his fingernails, ash.